Hi again, I thought I'd make a video on this one-wheel conversion of an EUC Tanho on the Electric Unicycle Facebook group. Asked how I fixed it to the pedals, so I'll just quickly explain what I've done. So I bought this tubing from the local DIY shop. I think it's like €4 for each piece. I had some of this tubing already, so I just cut it to size. So all I've done, I'm going to put onto the air wheel eventually. I've just tried it on my V8, but I'm not going to keep on the V8. You measure the tubing, you get the exact middle, which I put a line here. You line that up with the middle of your pedal like this. Then you can see where you need to do your bolt holes for the size of your pedals. You could have, if you're on different wheels, you could have different bolt holes for different spaces on there. You need some bolts. I just use 5mm bolts, M5 bolts. You just need the right length for which pedals you're using. If the pedal's thicker, you need a longer length here. If it's smaller, a smaller bolt will do fine. These bolts here for the wood, for the foot plate, I can cut these afterwards so they're flush on there when I finish doing that. So yeah, you just, like I said, measure where you want to put the holes. Another piece of metal underneath. I've done these holes on here a little tiny bit bigger so there could be a bit more movement on there. And as I tighten up, this bends around the shape of the pedal, so it's quite nice. So it's quite easy to make. Once, without the wood, so I done 2 bars like this with the holes. I connected it on the middle of the pedals. I put the other one on, and then with my square, one of these, I put it on the end of the bar, and I tapped the other bar till I got the same length. When it's the same length, then I bolted onto the other pedal. Then you're left with 2 bars on there, which are the same length. Then I clamped the foot plates where I wanted them to be. Then I started drilling the holes, and you bolt it in. So it's not difficult to make. Well, you need some tools, the drill and blah blah blah. But yeah. It's not difficult to make at all, but that's the conversion unit. I used an older skateboard deck because it had some grip tape on there, so that was good. With this one here, what I'm going to do, instead of attaching it under the pedal, I'm going to take these bars off and put them through the hole, because the pedals are hollow. So I'll put it through there and I'll clamp it on there. So I'm not clamping under the pedal, I'll clamp on there. And to take it on and off, you have to loosen the pedal brackets, holders onto the pedal, and undo one side like this, and then you can pull one bar out and the other bar will come out, still attached with these two. So you have to undo all one side and undo the pedal on the other side, and it just comes apart. So in theory it's like sort of 10 minutes to put on, 10 minutes to take off, so it's easy to take on and off. So that's it, it's just a very basic design. There's nothing else to show on there really. Like I said, you just got to have the holes on the pedals a little bit further away, and that's all you have to do. I'm going to round off these edges with my jigsaw at some point, or I might just use a sander actually and just slowly round it with a sander, so if that flips around it's not like a pointed edge that hits. And that's it. That's the conversion to convert electric unicycle into a one-wheel killer. Right, that's it for now.